My mom died on July 28th, 2017. It was an unexpected death and it was quite traumatic for me. So I decided to make this video and tell you what I've learned from my mom's death and what I'm still learning. Number 1, life is so short. I know you've probably heard this a million times, but this is so true. She didn't get to do everything she wanted to do. She didn't get to travel everywhere she wanted to travel. So before my mom's passing, all I did was study, work. Like, yes, that's great. It's good to, get an education, study hard, and all that fun stuff, but I felt like I was barely home, and I felt like I never actually spent quality time with her because I was so focused on my career and trying to get to a certain place, and I was very motivated by money. All I thought of was, okay, if I put in the work now, I would be considered successful, hopefully had the money I needed to live that lavish lifestyle. And all I thought about was, okay, I'm gonna work as hard as I can till I'm retired. But my mom, she died when she was 50, so she didn't even reach retirement. It really made me question, like, am I just gonna work my whole life? And then what if I actually don't make it to retirement? And I did not spend enough time with my mom, and I regret that to this day. Number 2, stop trying to impress people who don't matter. This kind of links back to number 1, and I've started to realize that other people's opinions just simply don't matter. I don't know why I took it so seriously or why I let it affect me the way I did. Whatever people say about you just doesn't matter. Be yourself, do what you want to do. Like, I used to want to make sure I bought the biggest house, the biggest land, the best car. It was only just to impress others. It wasn't even what I wanted. And if that's what you want, that's completely fine. But if it's to impress others, stop it. Honestly, my mom used to do this all the time, but after my mom died, I have realized that I need to be who I am. And if people think,
Jess is different, or Jess is going crazy,
whatever it is, I don't really care anymore because I'm finally gonna be authentically me. A lot of this was always about comparison. Focus on you, focus on what you want, and shut everything else out. Number 3, not everyone is or will actually be there for you when you really need it. I know this kind of sounds harsh, and I'm very thankful for, everyone who was there for me and my family during such a tough time. But I'm just being honest, I was also disappointed or expected more from certain people. Number 4, let yourself feel emotions. All of the emotions. During this time, it was very difficult for me to feel anything. I was honestly numb. From the time I got the phone call from my dad to me in the ambulance during the surgery, I was numb. I didn't break down until I was in a room with family and with the doctor that was taking care of my mom, and he finally said, I think it's time to unplug her. That's when I broke down. That's when all the emotions came. This was real. This is actually what's happening to my life, and it was just so hard for me to believe. If you don't let yourself feel your emotions, if you don't let yourself grieve, it's gonna be a lot more difficult to recover and get back on your feet. And I feel like I'm still not recovered. Not only have I gone through mental illness my whole life, but this experience has really traumatized me and changed me. It's different, and being numb the whole time did not help me. So feel all your emotions, all of it. Let yourself cry, let yourself grieve, because being numb messed me up more. Number 5, no matter how much things don't seem like they're going to be okay, things will actually be okay. I felt like I was losing everything in my life. Money, my job, school, failing all these classes. I was scared more people were gonna die around me. I just couldn't function anymore. And I hit a really, really deep depression. I felt like everything in my life was just gone and done. But, 4 years after my mom's death, I'm here talking to you. I'm trying to figure all of this out still. I'm recovering slowly. And I just wanted to tell you that, if things are kind of messy right now, it's actually okay. Things will get better. The fact that I'm here online talking about this is a huge example of how your life can seriously turn around. So that's what I learned. Remember, it's okay to not be okay.